Hi guys. Oh my god. Okay, so this is a video about the Samsung Bespoke 30-inch smart oven gas range. I didn't see that there were very many videos on this on YouTube, so I just wanted to make a quick video. And again, as I mentioned, this is the gas range. Most of the videos you see will be electric, but this one is in fact gas. So let's get into the video. I just bought this gas range a week ago. It got delivered maybe a week, almost 2 weeks ago. So far I absolutely love it. One of the things that's different is when you want to turn on the knobs, it is a pinch push, and then you light it and then it will turn on for you, and it illuminates as well. The model that was out before this, I'll make sure I put that on the screen because I can't remember off the top of my head, but the model that was out before this, the knobs were really easy to move, and so they implemented a pinch push, and then you light it and then it turns right on. So it has 4 burners. This little thing right here comes off. This little ring, it comes off. This is mainly used to support a wok if you cook with a wok, but we don't. I just leave it on because I like the way that it looks, but if I am using all of my burners at once, I will take this off and just kind of put it to the side. We are redoing our kitchen. Sorry, my kitchen's a little messy. We are redoing our kitchen. We're like right smack in the middle of a remodel, so that's where the appliance came from. One thing about me is I'm always gonna have a candle lit somewhere in my home. We are in the process of remodeling our kitchen. I'll make a separate video kind of going over the remodel, but for now I just kind of wanted our first video to be about this stove. So another thing is it comes with a cast iron griddle. Girl, if you know, you know, honey, cast iron is everything. Okay, it's very it's very heavy. I'm just gonna sit it right here because I can't use 2 hands. It comes with a ridgy side, and then it comes with a flat surface side, so that's what I like about that. But it does come off in case you need more room, like if you have anything bigger than an 8-inch pot and you need a little extra room. It does have the option to remove the griddle and put it back on the stove when you want to put it back on the stove. The eyes are different sizes. Like I said, this one's more for boiling water and the double boil. I'll show you guys. See, it boils twice. So this one's really good if you want to boil water. It gets it hot way faster than those would. I mean, it gets it hot on all the eyes regardless, but this one, it like heats that water up like nothing. It's displayed high, medium, low, which I like because, and the low turns off the main burner, and then medium kind of brings that main burner back on, and then high just lights it right on up. But you do have the option to turn off that bigger burner once you put it on the low setting, and then just kind of bring it to a simmer in the middle. So I really think that's cool. I also really like, again, that it illuminates, and it says it on here, high, medium, low, which I'm one of those moms, I don't really trust my kids on the stove. So with my daughter being so young, I can just tell her put it on medium, and then she'll kind of get it. So that's for the top. Like I said, it gets really, really hot. Hold on, this thing is really heavy. Okay, is it on there all the way? Yeah. Okay, so for the oven, one of the cool features is your oven display is going to be here, and it's going to be these little buttons that you see here. When the stove is off, the lights won't light up because it's energy saving, which I do like as well because, honey, it is hot. And if I can save power somewhere, I will save it as much as wherever I can. When you open the stove, the light automatically comes on. So does the date and the time. This oven does have self-cleaning features, which is really cool. I also made a video of that. You can find it on my TikTok. Body Bakery. I'll tag that as well. This oven comes with air fryer features, sous vide. I don't know how you would cook anything in a sous vide, so I will be learning that as well. I did use the self-cleaning features for the first time, and it cleaned it just so nice. It wasn't really dirty in here to begin with. I mainly just wanted to know how it would clean. Your first time use, You'll smell a burning smell. It'll smell like something's wrong. You'll even see it smoking. It will be smoke coming out of your oven. That's totally normal. That's okay. They just said that that's for packaging, and it's the things kind of how they package it. Sorry guys, I'm out of breath because I'm fat. The burning smell is normal. It's because of how they package it and what they put on it, I guess, to kind of preserve it. It just burns off. It's okay. It's totally normal. Your house isn't burning down. I thought my house was about to explode and it was not. So again, when you open the oven, light comes on. So does the date and the time. When you close it, that's where your options pop up. So you get options of bake. This thing right here is a turn dial, convection bake, convection roast, convection vegetable, a lot of different options. So you just kind of scroll through and it'll already have the time, or the the temperature set for you. And you can see it also says mode right here. So if you just scroll through and you know what you're gonna cook, or if you need to keep something warm, baking some bread, dehydrating, or self-cleaning, you have those options as well. If you wanted to turn the light off in the oven, you just click the light and the light turns off. Click the light turns back on. If you wanted to change anything in the settings, it'll tell you use the dial to explore. And settings, so you have your timer settings, a delay start, lock. If you wanted to lock the oven and you're like, I have, little kids, or I have babies, I don't want them accidentally getting into the oven. You click lock on your settings, it won't open. This oven will not open. I'm literally tugging it. Can you see me tugging it? Can you hear it? It will not open. If the baby is sleeping and you're like, okay, now I can get some cooking done, you click this button again. You hold to unlock. That's the button you're gonna hold. So click, hold. A little timer will pop up. Button and door unlock. You give it some time. It's not gonna open. It's not gonna open like right away. It takes a little bit of time. And there you go. Now you can open your oven. So that's one of the cool features that I like about this oven as well. So if we go back into our settings, so we were at lock. So lock, favorites. What's favorites? Bake. Okay, so that's if you have something set in your app. You can go into your modes and you can just set it as your favorites. I haven't gotten into that yet, but I will. I'll figure out how that works. Just click back. So then we have favorites, my modes, which would be like your modes would be baking or convection roast, the things we saw earlier. My pattern, auto conversion. So a lot of different options. Honestly, I'm probably not going to be... Oh, and it also has an option for the Sabbath. If you celebrate the Sabbath or if you acknowledge the Sabbath, you can put these settings on and your oven won't even work. So that's kind of cool too. I noticed that because my sister does Sabbath, and I was like, oh, she'd love this stove. She could turn it off and nobody can cook. Sounds, this stove comes with sounds. Screensaver would be your date and time settings. Use 24-hour format as far as how you want your date and time to come up, date and time, language, Wi-Fi, restart, factory reset. So this stove is Wi-Fi. You do have to have, I'm not sure if you have to have the internet for it to function, but I think I'll look it up and I'll let you guys know. I'm not sure. I'll look it up, but I don't think obviously you don't need the internet to light the pilot. So no, okay, then no. You don't need the internet for it to function. I just think you need the internet to use its features. It would be kind of like a waste if you didn't have the internet. So you have your timer button if you wanted to set a timer for how long you wanted it to cook for. And then you have your Wi-Fi button. Smart control turned on. So now I'm able to control this stove from my phone. Overall, I would give this stove a 10 out of 10. I highly recommend the Samsung Bespoke 30-inch smart oven. I never can remember the name. This is the stove in white glass. It's white glass. And it also goes with our Samsung Bespoke refrigerator. that we just purchased and our Samsung Bespoke dishwasher. So again, a lot of changes being made. We are in the process of renovating, but I did want to come on here, make a quick video for you guys to highly recommend this stove. It is a little bit more on the pricey side, but we were lucky, we were fortunate. We had been looking up a stove and a refrigerator and a dishwasher for so long. We had been searching and shopping for about 2 years, and every time we went, it would be $3,000. You know, just so much money, just ridiculous amounts of money. And we were able to catch this stove on sale for Memorial Day for $1,700. And if I'm not mistaken, the day that this stove went on sale for $1,700, it had just been released maybe about a week prior. This stove is brand new. And yeah, it went from, I believe, $3,500 to $1,700. And so I'm very satisfied with this stove. I've been cooking on it. I've baked brownies, I've baked chicken, I've fried chicken, whatever. Like I've used the griddle. That's why the other side was kind of dirty. I've made bacon on it. It heats up nice. I've used that simmer. It makes my water boil. I've used the self-cleaning feature. It is absolutely incredible what this stove can do. It does come with the SmartThings app, which if you would like to see how that app works, just let me know in the comments and I'll be glad to make you a video on how the SmartThings app connects to your stove, as well as your refrigerator and your dishwasher and any Samsung devices really that you have in your house. That app, you're able to control everything through that app, so it's really helpful. Another great feature about this oven, lastly, is that if you put something in your oven and you kind of want to check the status of it, the app also comes with 2 features. One is a camera monitoring feature. There's a small camera on the inside of the oven. You can watch your food cook if that's your thing. And then another feature is it comes with time-lapse mode. Whereas if you're cooking something, say you're cooking Thanksgiving dinner and you're like, this will be a cool TikTok to watch how I made my turkey. They have a time-lapse mode, sis. Go ahead and put the time-lapse mode on, and however long it takes you to cook that turkey, the Samsung app, SmartThings app, will automatically put together a video for you, time-lapsing you cooking that turkey. So I hope this video was helpful to you. Again, we're doing an entire remodel. No cabinets, broken cabinets, but we wanted to get the appliances out of the way first. But I hope you took something from this video. Again, like I said, there's not very many videos on this stove, and I knew I wanted this gas range, but I needed a little bit more detail. So if I missed anything and there's anything that you want to see, or if you have any questions, or if you want me to review any of my other appliances, or maybe you're in the market for buying Samsung appliances, just let me know and I'd be happy to tell you my experiences. Thanks guys, bye.